Hello, welcome back to the channel. This week something slightly different. So this little gem belongs to my friend Amber, who runs Driven 24/7, the YouTube channel. Quite a rare car on British roads these days. So this car actually owns its heritage to the evolution of the Nissan Pulsar. It was available in 4 different engine sizes. In the Japanese market you can have a 1.5, a 1.6, a 1.8 and a 2 litre. In Europe we only got the 1.6 and the 2 litre. Boo. So on the Japanese market this was known as a 100Nx Coupe, but over here just a 100Nx. So this is Amber's daily. Like I said, she runs Driven 24/7, the YouTube channel. We actually bumped into each other at Burley Manor the other day at another car show, and she said, would you like to come along and film my car? So of course, how could I not do that? Since she's bought it, she's put some tasteful alloy wheels on, which I approve of. Nothing too flash, doesn't look out of place. And yeah, let's have a closer look. So ignore the number plate. This is a private plate that belongs to Amber. But it would have been on an M reg, which makes it about a 1995 registered vehicle. That makes it towards the end of production because they produced these between 1990 and 1996. Inside this would be quite familiar to anyone who's had a Japanese car before. The interior is pretty standard. I once had an MR2 Mark II Turbo and these buttons are quite similar. So you've got the heat controls, hazard warning switch, rear demist, front fogs. Now this particular example is automatic with overdrive, and coming up to the steering wheel, typical Japanese layout. You've got indicators and lights on the left hand side, whereas your wiper controls are on the right there. Whilst coming over to the driver's door here, you've got all the window controls as well as your electric window adjusters. So yes, this is Amber from Driven 24/7.
How are you, Alex? All right?
Good, thank you, mate. We met up recently at Burley Manor, didn't we?
Yes, we keep bumping into each other at these classic car shows, don't we?
So since I saw you last, you bought 2 other vehicles.
2 of it, yeah, you're right. Actually, I can't keep track of it myself. I've recently bought a Carina E and a Citroen Berlingo. The Carina E definitely being more interesting compared to the Citroen Berlingo, for sure.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk to you about the Nissan today. So, yeah, what made you buy this in the first place?
So this obviously isn't a car I've lusted for or longed for. It was just a car I knew about, and when I saw it crop up on Facebook Marketplace, I'm always looking on there as you do as a petrol head. And yeah, saw this come up. It was up for a bit of a steep price considering this car had been off the road for a few years. I made a cheeky offer thinking nothing of it, but to my surprise the lady said add an extra 50 quid on it and you can come and get it. So I was like, oh, looks like I bought this then.
That's cool.
Yes.
So since you bought it, you put the wheels on, or did it come with them?
I've recommissioned the car because it was off the road for around 2 or 3 years, especially over the COVID period. So I've recently got it back from a local garage. It's now all MOT roadworthy.
So future plans for the car?
So now it's back on the road, just got the wheels on and a nice little private plate, treat the car to that. So it desperately needs lowering, so we'll be getting some lowering springs. But now I've got the Carina, I'm trying to dip into both of them, lightly modifying them both. But yeah, springs and the wheels, and I think that's me done. Maybe get the rusty arches done in the future. But at the end of the day, it's on the road. There's not many of them on the road. No. I'm pretty happy with where it is at, just a couple of little finishing touches, I suppose.
So you're going to go adjustable suspension?
No, not coilovers, probably springs.
Right.
Yeah. I must say, this car, although it's got power steering, I don't think the turn of circle is that great.
Okay, so it has got power steering?
Yes, and it will scrape on this. Oh!
That's fine.
That's before lowering as well, that's nuts. But yeah, having the glass roofs popping in and out was such a big selling point to me, because I've had Mark 1 MX-5s before. Yeah. Obviously they're full-on convertibles, but this is just totally Japanese with the whole T-bar. I always try and keep the glass roofs in the boot, because obviously we live in England, you can never, the sunny dry weather isn't exactly reliable. But yeah, future plans is just to, like I say, tut up the bodywork here and there. Of course, if money wasn't a thing, I'd have it resprayed in yellow or something nuts. But
yeah, but you can work on that in your own time, can't you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a usable classic. It's now got its MOT. It's not perfect, but what car is?
I have to ask the question though, this and the Berlingo, what are you enjoying more at the moment?
Do you know, the Berlingo drives really nicely, Alex.
We might have to show that in a future video.
Yeah, I've just recently sold an Aventus SR, which is obviously a sports car like, but I really enjoy. Instead of taking the Aventus SR on its last drive, I decided to drive the Berlingo. The Berlingo's View. It's really surprised me actually, as vans go, but no, it's been a pleasure meeting up with you today, Alex.
No, it's been good. It's good. Cheers for coming out, mate.
We both just got so much in common. We're local. We always bump into each other at these car shows. You go through your cars a bit like me, but like this, I plan on keeping it for a while, and that goes. And you obviously said the same about your Allegro. Now you've got it, so.
So what's to like and what's not to like about this car then?
I think the front end's kind of like a love it or hate it. I definitely prefer the look of the rear end to the front, but again, it just has that proper JDM Japanese sort of quirky look to the front of the car. I love it because there's not many of them around. It has obviously got the roofs which you can pop in and out, so it is a sort of semi-convertible.
Yeah.
And because the roofs are glass, it doesn't actually let in any water, which is obviously a bonus. Yeah, it's just really quirky, and because it's an auto, people have said to me, why don't you manual swap it? But I like autos. It's never meant to be a fast car. It's just windows out, automatic, in drive, cruising.
Summer cruiser, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not a fast car.
So what are spares like? Have you looked into it at all?
Currently the gas struts are being replaced, so I haven't had a problem with that.
Right.
Engine wise, it did have a misfire, but a service cured that. I think body panels might be kind of hard. There are a couple of cars going spares repairs. I recently bought another NX, but I talked myself out of it because I didn't need another one.
And what about owners clubs?
I'm on a few Facebook clubs. They all seem quite friendly. A lot of people from overseas own these. There's not many English owners I've come across yet anyway.
And would you recommend it as a sort of classic if someone's looking to get into driving?
Oh yeah, obviously I bought this one cheap because it was MOT failure, was off the road. But even like this, I don't really know what it's worth, but it's definitely not in the thousands, I would say. Like I said, I don't really know what it's worth, but you can definitely get a roadworthy one for under £2 grand, and I think you've got a good one there for sure.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Amber.
Thanks, Alex, for having me.
Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks ever so much for watching, and thanks to Amber for showing us around her stunning car. Until next time, catch you soon.